We have 3 boxes, all coated the same. They are all sealed. I'm going to get them ripped open, see if we have anything obvious on the ends. Otherwise, we'll dig into that first box there on the left. Let's go. We are in roll number 4 of this box. Smack dab in the middle. We got another silver. It's been rolling pretty well in my boxes as of late. It's a welcome sign to see it continuing as we rip open a new one. 1967, that's a 40%er. Nice mint luster left on it. You can definitely see that nice shine pulling through, the cartwheeling effect on there. Beautiful looking coin. Let's find some more. So we've gone a few rolls. We're over halfway through the box. This is roll number 27, and I just barely have that paper going over here. You can see it on the right side. Is there gonna be a friend? Probably not, based on how this box is gone. There's not. I think I see a 40%er here. Yep, another 1967. Sweet, boxes have been doing well for me as of late. Back in we go. So box 2 was a complete skunk. Open up the third one. Can you see that there? That's gonna be silver. Yeah, you compare to the rest, totally think it is. I've already rolled them. That appears to be the only ender. Again, boxes overall have been pretty good for me, especially with that inspection mark. So I am hopeful for this one that we'll at least find a couple in here. That seems to be the trend in the last couple of weeks. The first 19 rolls, nothing. I am to that ender. I'm gonna see if I can get this open here while we chat a little bit. But oftentimes it's difficult to do one-handed. Yes, I know I need to get a better system to break into these rolls. But for now, we're kind of doing the best we can. I believe that is the underside, yes. So let's get into it and see what it is. Ooh, could this be a 90? That looks awfully solid. I did not see a mint mark on the back. Nope. Is it gonna be a 64? No, 69 Denver. Pretty good looking edge though. You can kind of see that line now, but the side I was looking at, I think over here, it's not quite as obvious. 40%er, is there anything else in this roll? Sometimes you get lucky and get multiples. Does not look like it. Let's hope there's something else to be found in here. We'll get back to it. Sometimes you get an ender and nothing else in the box. 3 boxes, 3 silvers. And you know, in all actuality, whenever you get a silver in a box, that's a good box. 3 NFCs as well. I am happy for that. We continue to trickle in the silver on these boxes, and I'm very happy for that. I've had some big hits with just only a couple of skunks in there. One of those being in this hunt. We had 2 in the first box and then 1 in the third. Either way, you see that tally on the year. Happy with that. This hunt kind of short, so we're gonna marry a second half to this. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, Chris here. Welcome back to this halftime production. Hit up a couple local banks. We have a full box here. Boxes have been really, really good for me lately. I'll link a couple of them up here in the corner of some of my most recent hunts. I'm hoping our good luck continues in the boxes. More Federals over here. It looks to be of the same vintage. I've been having good luck with the occasional 2022s in the rolls. You see we have that. I don't see anything obvious on the ends, and that's been the case in those recent boxes if you've watched those videos. So I'm anxious to get into this. Hopeful there's continued silver to be found. Also have 2 what I would consider hand rolls, but they've been professionally crimped at the bank, and I know this branch does do that. Nothing obvious on the ends, other than a couple of NIFCs sprinkled into both boxes. We'll be looking for the varieties in here too, some of the 70s and early 80s DDOs and no FGs. NFCs, of course, we're also going to pull proofs. The silver we're also going to be looking at. Let's dive into this hunt. We have $800. Let's go. All right, I decided to go into those hand rolls first, and we have some silver. I see 2, maybe 3 with that one. No, it's not. But definitely 2 in here. I think you can see that along the right. There's 1. 68D, that's going to be a 40%er. And then also there was another one in here. 3 down we go. another 40 in a 1966. If you recall another recent video, again, I'll put it up here into the corner, we had 10 rolls just like this from a different branch of the same bank, if you know what I mean. And it was caked full of 40%ers. I have one more roll. Let me get set up and we'll go ahead and do that one live. Okay, so if you remember that other video with these same rolls, we had silver in every single roll. So I am hopeful that that continues right here. And I do think it will. You see it? It's right there on the right side. Another 40. It's going to be a 1968 D. 3 silvers, 2 rolls. All right, we got Federals. Let's go. I'm also going to call back and see if they have some more of these too that they're still sitting on. This is good stuff. All right, dud out of that first 280 of Federals. I'm through it. 65, 6 technically NFCs. Some rolls had like 7 or 8. Others had 0. Interesting. I haven't had that many come out of Federals in a long time. I think this is an Elvis sticker. You can kind of see tender at the top. That would be Love Me Tender. But it's been scraped off in rough shape. I'll check my ugly collection, see if that will fit in. I do need several NFCs. Other than that, a really nice 94D. I'm going to check my book, a good book that is, and see if it fits. Let's go in the box. Hopefully it continues like recent boxes have been for me. Let's go. Sorry about that. I actually was not recording and realized that I'm not doing live unrollings. Nothing as far as silver in this roll. I'm on roll number 2, by the way, but I want to show you I do have an 82P, and this does have a variety where there's no FG, and there cannot be any trace of that FG there, and I think we got one. Let's see if I can zoom things in just a little bit here. You're looking right under that leg on the right side, right, just up and right from the tail feathers. I'll give you some different lighting and rotate it around, but I don't see an FG in there. I think we got a 82P, no FG. That's a fun little find. Back in we go. I promise I'll be recording this time. Hey, we got a silver. I heard it. This is roll number 14. One from the end. It's going to be a 40%er. 1967. Good looking coin. Yeah. All right, silver on that box. Before I look through the rest of that roll, I do want to show you I did come away with an 83P. This also has a no FG variety, but this one is just close. You can barely see it under there. So this would be kind of the in-between. It won't count. And just to kind of compare, sorry friends, my camera went haywire. I have an 82P to compare that no FG. So the no FG is actually going to be on the left here. And there's that 82P. So this is how it should look when we put them side by side. The comparison, look underneath that leg there above the tail feathers on the right side. Yeah, this is a really good example of one. All right, back in we go. Hopefully we can find some more silver, some varieties. Let's go. Well, here is the recap. Those 2 hand rolls responsible for 3 of our 4 silvers. That box did give us a 4th. All 40%ers. Happy to have that added to the stack. The box only added 1 additional NIFC, a total of 37 if you count that Elvis sticker. Again, I'll check the ugly. Nice example, 94, and a couple more ugly ones I'll be looking at. And then, of course, that no FG. Whoop, wrong way. Of course, that no FG. We have it. This is a 1982 P, no FG. Here's another one off to my right. And just for comparison, you see the FG underneath the right leg. That's a nice find. It'll go for a few bucks if I were to sell it, but given the condition, it's not going to be anything too earth-shattering. I'll go ahead and throw in some comparisons up here on the side. But this is no doubt about it. This is a No FG 1982. 4 silvers added to the stack. Thrilled with that. You got both halves here on this halftime production. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I do appreciate your support to the channel. Consider subscribing, liking this video, and ringing that bell. You will get this content distributed right to you when I drop a new video. I appreciate it so much, everyone. Stay healthy, stay safe. We'll catch you next time.